Finding peace in 2023.
Finding peace in 2023.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm bringing, not bringing back this. I'm starting it up again in the YouTube form of Elijah Talks, and it should be right there, and I hope I remember. Thank you for tuning in, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking about how can we find peace in 2023. The state of the world that we're in, it can feel extremely chaotic often, where you turn on the news and you something stirs up in you. You feel some sort of emotion, and usually it's negative emotions. And okay, you scroll on your phone, and that's also pretty negative. Like, well, depending on how you look at it, like with social media, and I know for myself, it can feel very, what's the word? Very, it can feel hard to use social media because, you're always on it and it seems like everyone is happy except for you, and that's not always the case. But I know for me, I try to spend as little time as possible on it, except for TikTok. Honestly, TikTok's pretty chill, but then sometimes it can be like a little triggering, so I try to stay off of that. But, and social media can give you anxiety. It can make you feel like, oh my God, I should be doing something. And I know we all hear that, but it's so true. And I'm not sure when we'll all ever like get away from that, but that's the truth of it. And it can make us feel very anxious. It can make us feel like we're behind. It can make us feel like we're ahead. It can make us feel like almost desensitized to other people, where we scroll for a second, look at it, double tap, and then keep moving. Or maybe we don't even read it or acknowledge it. We just double tap and keep moving. And that's, it kind of takes away from like what it means to be human, where we thrive off of true connection. And in order to achieve true connection, we have to slow down. But it seems that the world that we're in is very scroll, 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 and it's extremely fast. And I'm gonna elaborate on what I do to help me, feel less anxious. And it can make us feel depressed, even where we see pictures of our friends and families, or friends like having fun with other people, and we're in bed scrolling at 6 p.m. on a Friday, 7 p.m., whatever, 8 p.m. We wake up, we scroll, and it creates the day off in a sense of, I need to be somewhere else that I'm not right now. It makes us feel as if where we are right now in this very moment is not good enough. And that's a terrible place to be in. And I find myself in that place very often, of feeling like where I am is not good enough. And it makes me feel like I need to constantly be working. And I do work a lot. And I'm trying to find balance now and make more time for friends and family. But I do fall into that mode where I feel as if I have to be doing so much more than I already am doing. And it's very frustrating. And I think part of it is like I'm escaping, my own emotions in a way. I feel like I'm like just not dealing with my emotions, and it's hard, and it can be extremely hard to deal with our emotions. Like, they're so tough. Depression is tough. There's so much, like, people commit suicide, people are depressed, people are looking for something, and it seems that the world that we live in makes it hard to to find that place where we have a break from this, you know, because the work life can feel very fast, and then we go on our phones and everything is fast, and but our emotions, you know, they don't go anywhere. They're there. They're in our bodies, they're in our minds, they're in everything. There, it's in us. It's what creates our racing thoughts, is what creates our uneasiness. It's what creates cycles of oppression and trauma and addiction. And until we learn how to deal with these emotions and find peace within ourselves, then the world will always be the way the world is. And I'm just going to talk about a little bit, I'm just going to talk a little bit about, you know, what I do and how I find peace and my daily routine and the effects of it. So, for one, meditation. I meditate every single morning, or at least I try to. And I've been doing this consistently since quarantine 2020. There was absolutely nothing to do. So I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna sit down and breathe. And it was so tough in the beginning. It was so difficult. Like I couldn't even sit down to do 5-10 minute meditations. It was so difficult. But you know, I kept pushing through and pushing through. And I finally broke through to a place where, you know, I found this bliss, I found this peace, you know, from within. And I'm not saying life can always be perfect and that we should always strive to get to that place, you know, but we can at least try to ground ourselves and feel a sense of peace within ourselves, and that where we are is okay and what we're feeling is okay. And, you know, where we're at in life and our journeys is okay. And of course, we should always strive for improvement. You know, I'm a huge self-improvement person and I work hard, but at the same time, I'm trying to find that peace, you know, in myself. So that way, when I don't, you know, do a billion things in the day, that I'm okay with that. But, and that's not to say I don't believe in, you know, following and pursuing our dreams, because I'm a huge advocate for that. Like, you know, I work very hard, you know, for my dreams, and you know, with track, and I did that for many years, and music, singing, and piano, and making music, and being an actor. So I do understand um, this push and pull where, well, I need to rest, but also I need to work hard, and I need to strive for my dreams. And that's what creates that angel devil, that yin and yang sort of battle war that goes on in our brains. So that's something that I do, meditation. And I do, you know, the Wim Hof method. You might have heard of that. Box breathing. You breathe in for 4 seconds. You hold for 4. And then you...
NANI?! お前はもう死んでいる。
I lost my train of thought. You exhale for 6, an intrusive thought just came through. And then you hold for 2, and then you repeat. I do that for like 10 minutes. Do the Wim Hof method for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. And I exercise too. I run, I lift. So you want to exercise consistently, like 2, 3, 4 times a week. Like, and yoga with Adrian. Shout out to Yoga with Adrian, yo, because she really got me through a very tough time. And that, like, it really helps you connect back with your heart, with your spirit, get you back in your body. And I can't thank Adrian enough for the work that she has done, you know, to provide that space for people. And it's incredible, and it's free. It's on YouTube. It's free. Like, look it up. Yoga with Adrian, 5-10 minute yoga. And I also do love meditation sometimes, because what you focus on grows. And I've been trying to make it a habit of, waking up in the morning and putting on this love meditation and doing it for like 20 minutes, and I'm just focusing on feeling whole and complete on my own. And I notice throughout my day, like, it's so much better, and I interact with so much more people, and I have more positive experiences than I have ever had that entire day. Something I do. So I'm just like looking. I don't know why. The light is flashing. Child feels ill. Look up. I wonder not Nicholas is my shooting. It must have that was stop flashing. So I hope we're still rolling. Um, I don't know. I did that, but and I don't want to rush through this video, but also like I have a lot of things to say, and I hope like people like find or resonate with what I'm saying, and let me know if like this is too long or if you want shorter videos. I can try to condense it, but honestly, I talk a lot and I love to talk a lot. So you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep on talking because I look at myself. I look like a crazy person. No, 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 no. I don't want to say that. No, I'm good. I look like me. Okay. I look like me. What you focus on throughout the day is what creates your reality. And the more you focus on something, the more you see of it. And so with meditation, it helps us be able to have and gain the awareness of what it is that we're focusing on unconsciously. So it turns the things unconscious and our subconscious conscious. Meditation is a tool that helps us become aware of our subconscious and unconscious programmings, and allows us to live a better life, and see that we can live a happy life, and and have the things that we want, and we're able to focus on what we truly want to see in the world. So yeah, what you focus on grows. So focus on the good things, and what you would like to see more in your life will continue to manifest. And I also like to, read the Bible sometimes. I'm not a Christian, but I do find there's a lot of wisdom and knowledge in that book. And one quote that I like to read in the mornings is Psalm 23. I might even just fill the page. Hopefully I don't forget, but no, I won't forget. But Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, I lack nothing. And basically it's like everything that I want, I already have, and God has provided it for me. The Lord has. And if I can find it in my imagination, in my mind, then I can have it fit in this physical realm. And that's what provides peace for me, knowing that I don't need to want something like that. I already have it. And that's what gives me peace. And it does really help when I find myself freaking out about things I can't control, and relationships and whatever, and knowing that, you know what, it is mine, and it's mine. And I don't need to stress about it because I already have it. It's already in me. And then another quote, this is Taoism, and it's from the Tao Te Ching, which I highly recommend everyone reads. There's so much wisdom in that. It's easier to understand. Well, no, that's a lie. It's kind of confusing, but you listen and listen and listen to it after time, and it's like it's a rule book for life. It's like the Bible. It's pretty nifty. But basically, this quote is: when people see things as beautiful, ugliness is created. When people see things as good, evil is created. And it's basically saying, when we we are often content, you know, like we may do something, achieve something, and we feel content, you know, we're happy. But and then we look on social media or may look at another person and see that they did that thing but three times, and then all of a sudden you're in your eyes bad and they're better. Or for example, I may look at myself and say, okay, I bench 255. Not a flex, but kind of. I'm proud of myself. But, you know, and I weigh 160, and for example, and I could look at someone else who weighs like 250 and they're benching like 350. But in proportion to their body weight, the body weight, like how much, oh my goodness, how much they're benching in comparison to their own body weight. I may be benching more, but on paper, I'm seeing that, and I'm seeing, oh my God, not, oh my God, this, I don't think that way anymore, but like, oh my God, they bench more than me, they're stronger than me. But in reality, that's not the case because it's all proportionate, it's all relative, which is everything, where you have to give yourself that grace where, you know, you may see someone else doing a trillion things, but you don't know their story or their life, and you may see someone that struggles to get, you know, one or two things done a day, and you don't know their story and you don't know their life. And all this essentially means is everything is relative. What may be beautiful and good for you may be ugly and terrible for another person. So we have to not take things so so personally and so serious. I noticed I was looking at myself the whole time. Now I'm looking at you. Um, but yeah, you know, comparison breeds contempt, and it can make us feel envious and feel low self-esteem. But we also need to consider so much more factors. Um, but yeah, there's so much we can do in order to find peace within ourselves. And just to recap, meditation, so great. Yoga, exercise, music. What the heck? Yo, making music or listening to music, but listening to music that reinforces positive messages, because music, you know, programs us subconsciously, and the words we listen to and intake plays a huge factor um, on our well-being and our mental states. Creating art, drawing, painting, you know, connecting, oh my goodness, connecting with friends and family. How did I forget? Oh my sheesh. That's so important. Having friends, social connections. Um, oh my goodness. That's like the most important thing, because who are we without other people? Um, but yeah, so basically that's it. And comment down below your thoughts, and more than happy to speak with people and just have conversations. And I'm hoping to use this platform as a way for me to reach more people and to make more friends and make more connections, and relate to the world and make more friends, and you know, just yeah, you know. Um, yeah, how to find peace in 2023. Meditation, focusing on positive things and love, social connections, hanging out with friends and family, uh, limiting social media use, and 5, I don't know if I said meditation, exercise, yoga, dang, I forgot, and like, you know, journaling. Journaling is also really important, and it helps you, you know, get the jumble brain out, and you just feel better afterwards. But yeah, thank you so much guys for tuning in. This is my first video, so like, you know, give me some grace. You know, I'm learning, and I think, no, next video will be more organized, because this is something I want to do consistently. I don't even know how often I plan on uploading. Maybe like once a week, once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks. I don't know, but nothing like too frequently. But like, you know, just enough. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. This has been Elijah Talks.